Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. My name is Grassman and I am your coach for the Texan Clearbodies in season number 3 of the Alola International. That is correct. It is time once again. We are back to Alola International season 3. Apologies that I cannot talk today, but we are back. As the update video mentioned, the update video that I posted a couple days ago mentioned that I am back for leagues, ladies and gentlemen. We are back, and the first league is the Alola International Season 3. We are back. Last time and in the past, I either did not have control of my draft or I kind of just picked mons that I wanted to draft with little to no draft plan in mind. This time, however, I had a draft plan in mind. Mind you, I got sniped a couple times throughout the draft, but I had a draft plan. The draft plan involved using Sand this season. Sand is a team style that I've wanted to use for a while. I want to learn it. I want to see if it fits my play style. So we drafted Sand. But before we go into the draft analysis, let's go ahead and explain how the draft itself worked. Each coach has access to 1,000, I think it's 1,200 points. I can't remember exactly, but in however many points we have, we are to draft 1 tier 1, 1 tier 2, 2 tier 3s, 1 tier 4, a tier 5, 4 free picks, and 1 mega Pokemon. So that's exactly what we did. We went Sand this time, and in that, we are also allowed to choose 2 Z Crystal users who are allowed to use any Z Crystals they choose. I will be covering everything I chose, my thoughts, and everything. A major shout out to Grounded Glycor for the help with this draft plan synergy. I kind of gave him a baseline of what I wanted, and he helped me choose the best choices to cover my bases as far as types, cores, and everything like that. His information, if I remember to put it there, should be down in the description. Please, please, please show him some love because he helped your boy out a lot. But with all that being said, let's go ahead and jump on into Pokemon Showdown. Where lies our draft? This draft is in order of the picks, I believe. I can't tell you for certain, but I believe they are in order. They are according to the document, so they are, I believe, in order. But here we go. The first thing we picked is Landorus Incarnate. This mon is available only with Sand Force, of course, because because Sheer Force is banned in this league. But Sand Force works out for me because according to Sand Force ability, the power of what? Power of ground, rock, and steel type attacks are increased by 1/3 inside a sand storm, which means Landorus with a Life Orb can hit 1.6 times at least harder with the Life Orb in play. So that is a lot of power. And I wanted to try Landorus. It's not all that fast, but it is decent. Let's take a look a little bit at what I have in my arsenal. We have Bulk Up, Calm Mind, Defog now, because genies now get defog. We have Earth Power, Extrasensory, Knockoff, Grass Knot, Hammer Arm, Hidden Power of any type, Knockoff, like I said before, Outrage, Protect, Psychic, Rest, Round, Rock Slide, Rock Polish, Sleep Talk, Stone Edge, Sludge Bomb. So it has a lot of coverage to it. And I liked that about Landorus, is that it provides me a physical attacker, it provides me a special attacker, it provides me a mixed attacker, it provides me Life Orb, it provides me Choice Scarf, especially with things like Sand Force in play. I have a lot of power with a lot of coverage, so it's nice in that regard. Let's take a look a little bit at its stats. 89 HP, 125 attack, 90 in our defense, 115 special attack, 80 special defense, and 101 speed. So defensively, it's not all that A ice type move will kill it, absolutely, because ice is ×4. But it hits like a truck. Base 125 attack with base 115 attack, or special attack, makes it respectable in both avenues, physically offensive and specially offensive. So I have a choice in that. I can also run it mixed if I wanted to, so it gives me that. 101 speed is not the fastest thing in the world, but it is fast with things like a choice scarf, so that's something to keep in mind. But it gives me a lot of power. The next thing we have, I forgot that we have Landorus named Landstar from a Yu-Gi-Oh reference. The next thing we have is another Yu-Gi-Oh reference, Grand Mole, our shiny. By the way, the majority of these mons will be shiny. Our next mon is our main Sand Sweeper. We have Excadrill, our Sand Sweeper. He is one of our Z Crystal users. We have Sand Rush ability because that's the ability we choose to abuse. I can use a Z Crystal or I could use a Life Orb. I could also use a Choice Band. This thing provides me with Swords Dance offensive sweeping. This thing provides me with Stealth Rocks. This thing provides me with a Rapid Spinner. This thing provides me with Fairy coverage. It provides me with a lot of power. Rock Slide, Earthquake, I believe Knockoff. I can't tell you for certain, but I believe Knockoff. Nice voice crack, by the way. I believe Knockoff, but I can't say for certain. I don't think so. But Rock Slide, Earthquake, X Scissor for coverage. We've got Poison Jab for coverage as well, I believe. And so yeah, we've got a lot of power off of Excadrill. I mean, let's look at some stats, shall we? Base 110 attack, or base 110 HP, which is respectable bulky. 136 base attack. Holy mackerel. Nope, base 135, sorry. Base 135 attack, holy mackerel. 80 defense, 50 special attack, 65 special defense, and 88 speed. So defensively and especially offensive, not so much specially offensive. Defensively, not all that. But its designated role is Sand Sweeping. So its base 88 is actually 176 when doubled. So yay for base 176. Much fun in that regard. But yeah, that is Excadrill. The next one that we have is the Reaper Chew, our next Z Crystal user, Mimikyu. Mimikyu has the Disguise ability, which guarantees one hit for free, which means I could set up and sweep for free pretty much. Disguise was the biggest reason why I picked up Mimikyu, but Mimikyu also provides things like Leech Life recovery. It provides coverage in that sense. It provides fairy coverage. It provides like Shadow Claw, things like that. High crit moves, Swords Dance, and sweeping. It just has a very big chance to sweep. So I wanted to try it out and give it a chance. He is our next Z Crystal user. I just put Fairy Z on there just because it's a Z Crystal. I could use any Z Crystal I wanted to. Which, let's take a look a little bit at its smooth pool. We have Dark Pulse, Dazzling Gleam, Destiny Bond if I wanted to, Drain Punch if I wanted to, Giga Drain for Gracium. I have Hone Claws, Leech Life, Pain Split for recovery, Psychic, Shadow Ball, Shadow Claw, Shadow Sneak, Substitute, Swords Dance, Taunt, Thunder, Thunderbolt, Thunder Wave, Trick, Toxic, Will-O-Wisp, Wood Hammer if I wanted to do that, and X Scissor. So this thing provides me a lot of Z coverage and coverage as a whole. So I'm very excited to try Mimikyu out. So let's look a little bit at its stats really quickly. I'm not trying to make this video super long either because I know that my draft analysis videos are typically super long. I'm not trying to make this super long, so hopefully it's not super long. If it is, bear with me. 55 HP, 90 attack, 80 special attack, 80 defense, special attack of 50, 105 special defense, and 96 speed. 96 speed is very respectable, a lot faster than I thought it was initially. Actually, it's base 96, which is very fast, very respectable in this draft format. And then we also have like 105 special defense, so this could be a special wall if I wanted it to be. And with 80, Base attack is respectable, especially with things like Swords Dance, Shadow Sneak as potential options. So, very, very excited to try Mimikyu out. The next thing we have is Gata, our Sand Setter Tyranitar, which will generally we will generally run with Sandstream and Smooth Rock, which Smooth Rock's effect is that Sandstorm's turns are doubled from 5 to 8, or increased from 5 to 8 with the Smooth Rock and Sandstorm triggered at the same time. So we'll generally be running that. We might throw an Assault Vest one on there at some point. Who knows? We'll see. But Tyranitar has Dragon Dance potential. He has the Elemental Punches, Thunder Punch, Fire Punch, Ice Punch. We have Crunch. We have Stone Edge. We have Earthquake. We have Stealth Rocks. Again, we have Taunt. We have a lot of different options out of Tyranitar. Just naming a few things off the top of my head. But yeah, so let's look a little bit at it really quick. Aqua Tail for coverage, Avalanche for coverage, Blizzard for coverage, Brick Break for coverage, Dark Pulse for a Dark type stab move, Double Edge, Dragon Claw, Dragon Dance, Dragon Pulse, Dragon Tail, Earth Power, Earthquake, Fire Blast, Fire Fang, Fire Punch, Flamethrower, Focus Blast, Foul Play, Hidden Power of any type, Ice Beam, Ice Fang, Iron Head. He actually does get Iron Head. I didn't realize he got Iron Head. He actually does get Iron Head. He gets Outrage, Power Up Punch, Low Kick, Pursuit for Pursuit Trapping if I need that, Rock Polish for sweeping, Rock Slide, Stone Edge, Substitute, Superpower, Taunt, like I said before, Surf for coverage, Thunder Punch, Thunderbolt, Thunder Wave, and Toxic. It actually does not. I think it does get Stone Edge. I didn't see it though. We have to see if, yes, it does. There it is right there. Stone Edge is right there. So he does get Stone Edge, so that's something to keep in mind. A lot of coverage out of Tyranitar. Base 100 HP is very, very, very helpful, especially coupled with his base 110 defense. Will allow this thing to be very, very bulky. 100 special defense also makes that very viable. Base 61 speed is a little slow, so I have to be a little careful there. But base 134 attack makes it so I don't have to invest in his attack stat very much for him to put out a lot of offensive power. So Gar is a good pick, especially with his ability to support the remainder of our team by putting up sand. The next thing on our team this season is Mai, making a season return. Vaporeon, Water Absorb ability, our bulky water type. I could have franchised this. I did not franchise this because I could not decide off my last season what I wanted to franchise. And I'm glad I didn't franchise because I got exactly what I wanted. Vaporeon is a return from the last season. We did pick up Vaporeon last season. We have Vaporeon again this season. We kind of know what it does. Wish, Protect, Scald for burning, Ice Beam, Signal Beam, Toxic, Shadow Ball, some coverage options, a lot of HP, a lot of bulk to it. That's really what this thing's for. To absorb hits for the water weakness, especially to catch things of that nature off guard and catch them as they try to hit us with a water type move. We might just catch it and water absorb ourselves off. So this is what this thing's role is, to support that. Grass typing is another massive weakness amongst our team so far. So we do have a grass type to help us with that. We have Motorboat, our Rotom Mow. This season we have Motorboat to alleviate our ground type weakness, as well as to provide us another defogging option, a knockoff resist if we need that. Leaf Storm, choice specs usually, choice specs, bulky, Life Orb, Leftovers, Leaf Storm, Volt Switch, U-Turn, or not U-Turn, Volt Switch, Thunderbolt, Thunderwave, kind of momentum control there as well. Not so much fast, but bulky enough, I think. So that's the thought process there. There's not really much to this thing. Defog is nice, base 50 HP, base 107 defense, base 105 special attack, base 107 special defense. So it can be bulky. The HP bar doesn't let it be all that much, but definitely like defensively invested it could be. And then like 86 speed isn't all that bad either, so again, we can make it work. So that's our Rotom this season. Now to the next half. The next thing we have is Crobat, another season return from the previous season. Strike Flyer making a season return. Strike Flyer is bulky, it is fast, hits like a truck. I have special options, I have physical options, I have mixed options if I really wanted to. I have Leech Life Recovery, Stall with Toxic if I need to do that, Infiltration to pass through substitutes and protects and all that, so that's nice in that regard. Crobat's very, very fast. Crobat's base 130, and that's the kind of speed tier I like to work with. So that's exactly what we are working with. Choice Banded Crobat hits like a freaking truck. Base 85 HP, respectable. Base 90 attack, respectable. Base 80 defense, respectable. Base 70 special attack, respectable. Base 80 defenses across the board, respectable. And then the base 130 speed makes it the choice in my mind. And this Crobat also provides me with taunt support. It provides me with taunt support. It provides me with U-turn, with momentum control. So I have a perfect Volt Turn core between Rotom and this thing is Crobat. It also provides me with Cross Poison, crit chances, toxic utility. It provides me with U-turn momentum. It provides me with a fast offensive mod. It provides me with a bulky mod. It provides me with a defogger. If I wanted to use it as a defogger, it provides me with fast offense. It provides me with a bulky offense as well. So there's a lot of things that Crobat offers. The next thing we have is Burger King, our Blaziken. We can only run Blaziken, but this Blaziken is something that covers our typing, and I've never used Blaziken before, so I wanted to try to use it, and I hope I'm not disappointed. Base 80 attack, base 80 HP, not all that bad. Base 120 attack stat is dangerous. Base 70, not too much. Base 110 special attack allows me to be mixed if I wanted to be. Base 70 special defense, not all that. Base 80 speed is again workable, not all that. Unfortunately, I cannot run Speed Boost because Speed Boost is banned in this league, but we have Blaziken for the typing coverage, because my team is massively weak to ice at the moment, so this Blaziken covers that by being an ice resist and a ice super effective attack. So that's the thought there. We get things like Stone Edge, Earthquake, Fire, Blaze Kick, Fire Punch, Flare Blitz, Stone Edge, Uppercut, Earthquake, Aerial Ace, things like that. So a lot of coverage comes out of this. Poison Jab as well. Let's see a couple other things as well, shall we? Acrobatics, I wanted to. Agility allows me to work. Brave Bird, if I wanted to do that. Defog on Blaziken as well. Earthquake, Stone Edge, Facade, Flare Blitz, Fire Punch, Flame Charge, Flamethrower, Flare Blitz, Focus Blast, Hidden Power of any type, Low Kick, Knockoff Utility, Home Claws, High Jump Kick, Low Kick, Poison Jab, like I said, Overheat, Night Slash Coverage, Power Up Punch, Quick Attack for priority chip damage, Rock Slide for recovery or coverage, Shadow Claw for coverage, Stone Edge for coverage, Superpower for coverage, Swords Dance, Thunder Punch, Will-O-Wisp, Toxic. So a lot of different options there. So now I'm excited to try this out. The next thing we have on our team, I'm going to skip our Mega for the last pick. The next thing we have on our team is Elsa, our Frostlass. This is a base 110 speed, Blizzard, Ice Beam, Hail, Freeze Dry, I believe. I can't remember, but the biggest reason why I picked up Elsa is not because of its offensive pressure, but it also does a couple things for me. It provides me hazards, it provides me a spin blocker, and it also provides me a fast offensive mod. I believe base 135 special attack. I believe. Let's take a look really quick. I believe 135 special attack. Nope. Base 80 special attack. Never mind. So it's not all that offensively, but it is fast. It provides me with spike stacking. Provides me with a spin blocker in case my opponent tries to spin in front of me. Provides me some coverage options. Provides me with Ice Beam, Shadow Ball, Thunderbolt if I need that as well. So there's a lot to be had with Frostlass. But the biggest reason is spike stacking with spin blocking potential. The next thing we have is Food Baby, our Licky Licky. This is the only thing I picked up because Grounded insisted that I do, because I hated facing this thing. This is Wish support, this is Body Slam, this has the capability to wear my opponent's teams down before my other sweepers can sweep. But yeah, really fat, really annoying. Wish, Protect, Body Slam, Curse, things like that. Curse, Rest, things like that. Really annoying. Base 110 HP with base 98 defense. Holy mackerel, this thing is fat. 96, 95. 95 in both my defenses with base 110 HP is very fat. Really annoying. So that's something to keep in mind. Body Slam, like I said, coverage moves, Power Whip, I think punches as well, Drain Punch, I believe, Body Slam, Wish, Protect, things of that nature, with Seismic Toss as well. So now let's cover our Mega. The next and final thing we picked up this season is Titanium Titan, our Mega Aggron. Mega Aggron because I've never seen it before. I have a really fat Food Baby with us, so I figured let's give this team some more bulk as well as a Steel type mod. Never used Mega Aggron before. I wanted to use Mega Aggron because things like Heavy Slam, Head Smash, Iron Head, Stealth Rocks, Stone Edge, Earthquake hit like a truck. Because base 70 attack, base 140 attack stat, base 230 defense. Let that sink in. Base 230 defense with the ability Filter, which makes it so that special or physical super effective attacks, damage output is 50%. Understand how bulky that is. The base 70 HP isn't all that, but understand how bulky base 230 Filter Mega Aggron is. Understand how fat that is. Max special attack, Modest Mew, Focus Blast, Z move, all out pummeling, does 98% maximum to a specially defensive Mew, or to a specially defensive Mega Aggron, I believe, if I remember the calc correctly. So this thing is a fat tank that does not die, and I want to abuse it with things like Toxic, Head Smash, Thunder Wave, and all of that. So I'm excited to use this draft. Let me know down below what thoughts, comments, concerns, issues, changes you have in mind for this draft. Let me know what you guys think as well, and I hope this video wasn't too long. I hope you guys are excited for Alola International Season 3. Week 1 of battles will be the week of December 4th, which is next week. We have week 1 battles going up next week, but when this video goes up, it will actually be starting next week, because I'm going to be posting this hopefully this upcoming Sunday. So the team builder for week 1 will be up shortly. It'll be up in about a week from now. It'll be up probably next Friday or Saturday. But yeah. But with that being said, like I said, let me know what you guys think of this draft down below, and let me know what you guys think as far as how we're going to do this season. With all that being said, though, I'm going to go ahead and call this video. If this was super long, I apologize. But for those of you who made it through the end, thank you. But with all that being said, my name is MotorGhostMan, and I'll see you guys for week 1 of the Alola International. Until then, I'm out of here, y'all. Bye.